Welcome to Colorado's Guide to High-Altitude Baking Success. In this video, we will explore the unique challenges and science behind baking at high altitudes, ensuring your favorite recipes can withstand the altitude's impact. We'll discuss crucial adjustments to ingredients and techniques, as well as the importance of temperature and baking time. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just starting out, our guide will help you navigate common challenges and connect with the vibrant community of high-altitude bakers. Get ready to elevate your baking skills. 1. Understanding the science of high-altitude baking. Baking at high altitudes presents unique challenges that stem from changes in atmospheric pressure. At higher elevations, the air pressure is lower, which means that baked goods can rise more quickly and collapse before they're set. This is because gases in the dough or batter expand more rapidly, leading to instability. For example, a cake that rises too fast may end up with a sunken middle. Adjusting recipes to account for these factors is crucial for success. Bakers must understand that ingredients such as flour, sugar, and liquids behave differently at altitude, requiring modifications to achieve the desired consistency and texture. 2. Importance of ingredient adjustment. When baking at altitude, ingredient adjustments are necessary to account for the differences in how they react. Flour often needs to be increased to provide more structure, while sugar may need to be decreased to prevent overbrowning. Additionally, liquids might need to be increased to counteract the faster evaporation that occurs at higher altitudes. These small tweaks can make a significant difference in the final product. For instance, adding an extra tablespoon of flour can help stabilize a cake that otherwise might collapse. Understanding these adjustments is key to successful high-altitude baking. 3. Temperature and baking time consideration. Higher altitudes require careful attention to oven temperature and baking time. Since baked goods can cook faster at altitude, it is essential to monitor them closely to prevent overbaking. Often, increasing the oven temperature by 15 to 25 degrees Fahrenheit and reducing the baking time by 5 to 8 minutes can help ensure that items bake evenly and thoroughly. This adjustment prevents the outside from overcooking while the inside remains underdone. Keeping a vigilant eye on the oven and using a timer can make a world of difference in achieving perfect results. 4. Techniques for adjusting leavening agents. Leavening agents like baking soda and baking powder must be adjusted when baking at high altitudes. These agents can cause baked goods to rise too quickly, leading to a collapse. Reducing the amount of leavening agent by about 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon per cup of flour can help maintain the structure of the baked good. This method ensures that the rise is more controlled and the texture remains consistent. It's a small adjustment that has a big impact on the success of high-altitude baking. 5. The role of eggs in high-altitude baking. Eggs play an important role in high-altitude baking by providing structure and moisture. They help stabilize the batter or dough, preventing it from collapsing. At altitude, it might be beneficial to add an extra egg or increase the egg whites slightly to enhance the stability of the baked goods. This adjustment helps compensate for the rapid expansion of gases and ensures a moist, well-structured product. Understanding the role of eggs can lead to more successful and delicious high-altitude baking experiences. 6. Moisture retention in high-altitude baking. Moisture retention is a key consideration for high-altitude baking, as the lower air pressure can cause baked goods to dry out more quickly. Incorporating ingredients like sour cream, yogurt, or apple sauce can help add moisture to the batter or dough. Additionally, covering baked goods with foil during the last few minutes of baking can trap moisture and prevent excessive drying. These techniques help ensure that the final product is moist and flavorful, even at higher elevations. 7. Adapting recipes for altitude. Adapting recipes for high-altitude baking requires a combination of science and experimentation. Starting with a reliable base recipe and making incremental adjustments is a good approach. Keeping a record of changes and their effects can help fine-tune recipes over time. Experimentation is part of the process, and bakers should not be discouraged by initial failures. With practice and patience, Adapting recipes to high-altitude conditions can lead to delicious results that rival those made at sea level. 8. Common high-altitude baking challenges. Bakers at high altitudes often face common challenges such as cakes sinking in the middle, cookies spreading too much, or breads coming out dense. Understanding the underlying causes of these issues is the first step to overcoming them. For example, cakes might sink due to excess leavening, while cookies might spread due to insufficient flour. By identifying these challenges and making the necessary adjustments, bakers can achieve consistent success in their high-altitude baking endeavors. 9. Useful tools for high-altitude baking. Certain tools can make high-altitude baking more manageable and successful. An oven thermometer is essential to ensure accurate temperature readings, as home ovens can often be off by several degrees. A kitchen scale helps measure ingredients precisely, which is vital for making the specific adjustments needed at altitude. Additionally, a timer is crucial for keeping track of baking times and preventing overbaking. These tools, combined with the right techniques, can enhance the high-altitude baking experience. 10. Embracing the high-altitude baking community. Joining a community of high-altitude bakers can provide valuable support and knowledge. Sharing experiences and tips with others who face similar challenges can lead to new insights and solutions. Online forums, social media groups, and local baking clubs can offer a sense of camaraderie and encouragement. Embracing this community aspect can make the journey of high-altitude baking not only successful but also enjoyable and rewarding.